And welcome everybody to the Livin Life Podcast with your host Rick and the beautiful and quarantine Jerre.
Hi everyone.
Hey everybody, welcome back to our podcast. If this is your first time here, this is our weekly podcast or sometimes bi-weekly podcast that we do and part of the Livin Life channel. And basically, we talk about anything that's going on in our lives and around your life, right?
Yeah.
All right. Also, you can catch us on Spotify, Stitcher, and Apple Podcast. So you can find us in all those places if you want to watch us there or hear us there. Actually, here. Anyways, so let's get the show on the road. So yeah. So hi, Jerre.
Hi.
So what have you been up to for this quarantine?
Pretty much a little bit of nothing. A whole lot of nothing.
A whole lot of nothing?
Yeah.
Well, I know how you feel. Because I haven't done anything except having to clean this house daily.
Yeah.
Because we just, I don't know. Just like every couple minutes, it feels like we have to clean something.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And today we're doing a couch cast, by the way. And I still been going to work. So, in case you guys are wondering, I'm still working my regular job and I'm doing this, So, thank you guys for clicking our links in the description and buying stuff because that supports the channel and that supports us as well. So thank you so much. And so yeah, I'm still working. Jerre hasn't been going to work for what now? This is your third week now?
Yeah.
3 weeks of not working must be nice. And getting paid.
Well, sort of. Because, even though, yes, I'm not working, I'm here at home with our son. And, I'm basically being his teacher. So I actually went on to another career of teaching, which it's kind of a little bit difficult because he really doesn't have a lot of patience with himself.
Mm-hmm.
And he gets frustrated and, it's kind of hard for me to keep my cool, but we're trying and we're struggling, but we're getting through it.
Yeah, that's one thing that I've noticed, that it's very difficult to homeschool a kid, especially a kindergartner.
Yes.
Because all they want to do is play. And, when they're home, usually, when they come home from school, they come home and they play. They like to play around. They like to play video games.
Or they only do a little bit of homework when they get home. And then it's majority of, relaxed playtime.
Yep.
Free time.
And that's one thing that's trying to get him into that mindset. Like, okay, this is we're working right now. We're school, but it's just, kids, especially kindergartners, don't get that. They think that they can do a little bit of like work and then they go back to playing. It's like, no, you got to do all your work.
Yeah.
So I
think that's the part where we're struggling. Well, yeah, we're struggling. I struggle during the day. Especially because I want to throw my hands up and be like, okay, you're done. That's it. Go, go, But
yeah.
I have to, like you were saying, I have to make sure that he stays on his strict, you do this subject and this subject. And man, I never realized how many subjects they have in class. Like for kindergartners, I don't remember having a lot of subjects like that. Like I remember just like doing arts and crafts, learning how to write my name, learning numbers, but it was more of a fun, not that they don't make it fun, but.
Yeah, I remember when I was in kindergarten, it was like the most fun I've ever had.
Yeah.
And I don't remember doing all these letters and, learning my letters, learning my numbers, learning how to do sentences at kindergarten. I remember doing all that.
Like in first
grade. And now it's like everything is thrown into kindergarten.
Yeah.
So you have to write sentences. You have to learn what the cycle of weather is. You have to
learn about the water system already. It's like, What is he really
yeah.
gonna do with the water? You know, with the
Learn
knowledge of
about-
the water system. He's 5.
Learning
Like,
about energy and where it comes
Yeah.
from, like solar energy. I'm like, whoa. This is way too advanced.
yeah.
All I remember doing when I was a kid was drawing pictures of animals and maybe having some chocolate milk.
Or like they focus more about learning on how to like read and write.
Yeah.
But not even like sentences yet, like you were saying. It's more of like the practice of how to write the letters and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Not so much formulating already almost close to being paragraphs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
now it's like kindergarten, you have to write paragraphs.
Yeah, by first grade they want your first essay already.
They want your first book, your first published book
Yeah.
to be done in kindergarten.
Yeah. They want you to share it and everything, upload it, and
in a way it's cool because it brings out their imagination a little bit. Because we've been working on this book that he made. It's called The Banana Whale.
Yeah.
You know, and he does his own artwork, his own illustrations, and then he comes up with his own story. So in a way, I think it's pretty cool that he's able to do that now. You know what I mean? Like he's able to come up with a story by himself.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm kind of struggling just to make up one story to make a dang video about it. You know what I mean?
No, yeah. I mean, in a way, it is cool like that. But I mean, I wish that like they didn't overwhelm the kids with all the schoolwork.
Yeah.
Like keep it simple, keep it easy, so that way they could focus on stuff like that. Be a kid. Don't have to worry about getting to algebra when they're in 4th grade. You know
I know
what
they're already
like,
having them build equations.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like I never practice addition the way he practices addition. I've never done the number grid. I didn't know what that. Looking at that as an adult, I was like, "What is that?" Like, I didn't know what that was until he kind of like explained it to me. Like, and I was just like, "Oh, okay."
Well, we hope all you parents out there that are homeschooling, we hope you are doing great or better than we are, because it's pretty dang hard.
Yeah,
it's tough, very tough.
Very tough.
All right, let's move it on. Moving on to stories. To the stories of the day. Today is Wednesday. What's April 8th? We're still waiting for those stimulus checks, by the way. Still waiting.
Yeah.
Still waiting. All right, so here we go. Okay, so the first story is that a man attacks his own mother after she hid the stash of toilet paper from him.
Wait, let me read that again. Man attacks own mother after she hid stash of toilet paper from. What?
Yep. This guy thought it would be, I'm assuming he was very upset at his mother, but I mean, your mother, like
that's your mother.
Yeah, like your mother is, she gave you life.
And not only that too, but he has to realize that his mother is older than he is.
Yeah.
So she needs it more than he does.
Well, not only that, but it's like, come on, like maybe this guy is a serial toilet paper user. You know what I mean? Like this guy probably uses like 20 sheets of toilet paper to wipe his butt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He has so much chocolate down there that he uses so much toilet paper.
Yeah.
And I guess the mom got tired of it, and she just like, you know what? I'm gonna hide this. And if you really need it, then I will get it for you. So I guess this guy wasn't having it. And he decided that he wanted to punch his mother. And this guy, his name is Adrian Yan.
26.
He's 26. He lives in California in Santa Clarita, right? Yeah, Santa Clarita. So the suspect confronted his mother at their home on Tuesday, and the argument suddenly turned physical. Local sheriff's told police, or local sheriff's office told the news outlets. Jan, who reportedly punched the woman, has been charged with battery. His mother declined medical attention because she said he punched like a little girl. I'm totally kidding. So there is no more details about this, but it's like, come on, dude. Like, you are literally punching your own mother because of toilet paper.
And you got arrested for it.
Yep. And he got arrested for it.
Over toilet paper.
But I wonder if the mother is going to actually press charges.
I doubt it.
You know what I mean?
They probably just arrested him because a battery, they got him for battery. Yeah. They had a reason to arrest him.
So I got to say one thing. Look, toilet paper, it is hard to find if you wake up at 12 p.m. and then go to the store thinking that you're going to find some.
Or any time in the... But you see, what's hard about that is that, like, there is some trucks that get delivered at different times of the day. So, yes, you may get lucky and head to, the store, head to Target around 3 and find toilet paper because a truck happened to come at, 2:45 or, whatever.
But the main thing is sometimes they do get the trucks, but they don't put it out till the morning.
Yeah.
And that's the time you need to go. You need to go between, if they allow you to go at 8 a.m., go ahead and go at 8 a.m. and go as soon as they open, because that's how I found our toilet paper. I went to Target early in the morning, woke up. I wasn't even that early. It was like 9:30. I was like, you know what? I'm going to go to Target, see if they got toilet paper. And sure enough, I get there and there's a whole wall of toilet paper. I was like, yes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, again, we don't really use that much toilet paper because we have our bidet, but we needed to dry our butts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, just go early in the morning, get your own toilet paper. If your mom is stingy and she want to hide it.
And you're 26. You're an adult. You're a grown man. You can go to the store.
You should not be living with your mom anyway.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
Shame on you, Adrian.
Shame on you.
Is his name Adrian? Yeah. I mean, how could you hate... how could you punch your mother in the face over toilet paper?
All right, moving on. Don't punch your mother, guys, if she's hiding the toilet paper.
Don't punch anybody over toilet paper.
Don't fight with anybody.
At home or in the store, please.
All right, next one is a man was charged with a felony after intentionally coughing on a store employee. So don't think you're funny and be like this guy. Says this guy, a DeBerry, Florida man's intentional cough on a store employee after commenting on the business efforts to prevent the spread of coronavirus was deemed a deadly weapon. Which could be true, because if he was really sick and the other person died, he could have been charged with like murder.
But yeah, you intentionally killed him.
So Christopher Canfora allegedly went into Harbor Freight Tools location on Tuesday morning, approached the register, and laughed at the tape markers on the floor placed 6 feet apart. And he said, they said, "This is getting out of hand. This is everywhere I go. I cough behind everyone with a mask on." Canfora allegedly said the 21-year-old cashier before intentionally coughing on her and the register, according to police. Canfora, 49, told police that his occupations was EMS, Emergency Medical Services, with AMR, according to police report. After Canfora paid for his 3 items, he allegedly told the cashier he was going to do the same thing at a nearby grocery store. So this guy got what he deserved, and he went to jail.
So I don't get it though. He says that he's an emergency response he works in emergency medical services.
Mm-hmm.
So why is he coughing on people if he knows the importance of the coronavirus right now?
I don't know. He's a boomer. He thinks that
it's a whole
doesn't apply to him.
And he's one of those people that coughs over all the vegetables and all the other stuff just to be.
Mm-hmm.
A
He's
dirt bag.
me.
Yeah.
Until he gets it, and then he's gonna be like, oh.
Yeah. He's probably gonna be one of the ones that ends up
He's gonna be like this.
in critical critical condition from it.
Man, what a dummy.
What's up with people in doing that? Like,
I don't know. People just think that they can get away with anything they want.
apparently.
He only got $5,000 bond. He can face 5 years in prison, probation, or a fine up to $5,000.
Good. Because this is not something to play around with.
Well, there goes his stimulus money.
He ain't getting no stimulus money.
What a fool.
That's terrible.
All right. Moving on down to the next story. It's the pharma bro. If you guys remember pharma bro, Martin Shkreli. This guy was in charge of a local or a pharmaceutical company. He was like the CEO, and this guy raised a medicine, a critical medicine that is used, I think, for AIDS patients.
Was it AIDS patients?
I think it was AIDS. Basically life-saving medicine.
I thought it was for diabetics.
I don't know if
like
it was
the EpiPens.
Was it the EpiPens? I don't remember.
Something like that.
Something like that. Anyways, this guy, he was the CEO of a company, and there was some medicine that was very essential for people to survive, and he basically raised that price of that medicine up 1,000% or something like that. So it went from being like $10 to like over almost $300 overnight. And then they sent him to, I guess, a hearing, like with Congress and stuff. And he kind of like, he was being an ass. And he basically said that he can do whatever he wants. He's the CEO of the company. He can raise the price of whatever he wanted. And supposedly that the money that was for the medicine goes towards researching other medicines and stuff. But it was all BS, trying to get the company more money. And he actually, he's actually in prison now. So apparently he wants out because he says he wants to develop research for coronavirus. Well, you can research it in prison if you like.
Yeah, because there's people that have it in prison.
Yeah.
In jail.
You can research it in there. So, yeah, I hope this guy, they don't let him out.
Yeah.
So, yeah, also he used to own, I think, what is it? The Wu-Tang Clan album. Like a unreleased Wu-Tang Clan album that like nobody ever saw, and this guy bought it for like hundreds and thousands of dollars.
No way.
Yeah. He was really into like Wu-Tang Clan, like a lot of like OG rap and hip hop and stuff like that.
But yeah, no.
That's why they call him the Pharma Bro. So yeah, Shkreli first gained notoriety buying the rights to a life-saving drug at another company in 2014 and raising the price from $1,350 to $750 a pill. That's what he went in the jail for. Dang. Nope, don't let him out. This guy's like the devil. This guy's face. Total D-bag.
It's terrible.
Oh, man. So that's it for the stories. I think I had made a comment a long time ago. I just want to make, I'm not a professional of any kind. I do not deem myself a professional. I do not have a doctorate in anything or even an associate's of anything. I went to college, but I didn't finish. But I think I had said that, I don't think I said, but I think I had said something about like, why are people wearing masks everywhere? And I think it's a good idea to wear the mask. And I'm not saying So because a lot of people think that a mask is gonna prevent them from getting sick, but in reality, you're helping reduce that. That, what do they call it? The curve, flatten the
Flatten the
curve.
curve.
They're reducing other people's exposure to you.
So you're saving it from yourself.
So you're saving other people by wearing a mask. Like I said, the mask is very ineffective if you think about it. Because you're going to put that mask on that has that blue cover. And basically, you are not. It has a bunch of holes everywhere. It has a bunch of holes here. Has a bunch of holes here. So when you breathe in, there's a plastic layer on the outside that doesn't filter air. That basically just stops particles from coming in front of you, but you're still sucking in the air through the sides. So when you're breathing in, you're not really filtering anything. You're still taking some of the air in. But, for example, you are wearing one. When you cough or sneeze, you are blocking the particles from coming out of your face to expose other people. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but what about the side? What about the?
Yes, but when you spray, you're spraying into the mask, and the mask captures it because it absorbs the moisture. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So in fact, you're not really preventing any disease from coming into you, but you're preventing it from going to another person. Now, the only time that you are filtering the air is with that mask over there, the one that I have, the N95 mask. That one filters the air. So that one will protect you and protect other people. Now, the other little blue ones that you guys buy, those will not protect you. They only protect other people from getting whatever the hell you have. But if we both are wearing it in the store, guess what? We're protecting each other. So it is a good idea to wear a mask. So if you go out anywhere, even a simple cloth or a t-shirt, that's going to help prevent somebody else from getting what you have. And if they're wearing a mask too, that's going to help prevent them spreading their germs or whatever they have to you. So it is a good idea to have one. You just got to remember, when you have your mask, you can't be touching your mask all the time.
Well, yeah,
because it defeats
touching
the purpose.
Other stuff around that can be
if
possibly contaminated.
Yeah. So if you're at a market and you're over here touching, all the stuff, and then you go and adjust your mask, or like, oh, it's bothering me, I can't really breathe that well, and then you start touching it and you pull down, you're basically just spreading everything to your face. So what you want to do, if you have one of those masks, if you have the strings, you want to pull the string from the side and take it off.
Yeah. Or just wait until you can put some hand sanitizer, and then adjust your mask or fix
But
yourself.
I mean, sometimes you're not going to have it all the time. You know what I mean? But if you do have to take it off for a reason, let's just say you're going to eat food, grab it from the side instead of touching the actual mask itself.
Well, I tell you one thing. People that have OCD or obsessive compulsive disorder, we've been training. We've been training for this. Like, we already know what to do. Like, I was talking to my dad, and my dad was telling me, I'll be mindful of, your hands and keeping them sanitized and clean, and don't touch your face. And he goes, I don't need to tell you that. You've already been practicing for many years, and it's true. Like, for the good chunk of my life, I've kind of been a germaphobe OCD, where I don't touch my face if my hands are dirty. I don't touch, if I know something's dirty, if I think something's dirty, I won't go near it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, this is our moment that we've been waiting for and we've been preparing for. So we already kind of more or less know what to do. You know what I mean?
What's gonna go down?
Yeah, and then it all boils down to like how when we tell it like our kids like don't touch your face if your hands are dirty.
Yeah.
If you've been touching other stuff, don't touch your face because then you're gonna get sick.
Yeah.
Don't put your hands in your nose and your mouth or
Yeah.
I mean, but then there's those times too where you do it and then you forget and you're like, oh crap.
Yeah.
I didn't wash my hands, or I forgot to sanitize this, or and that's the crappy part about this whole thing is that like everything that you buy at the grocery store before it comes into your house or after it comes in, or you have to have like a game plan of sanitizing all your stuff. So sanitizing like all your groceries from your cereal to your milk to your butter to your everything. It's overwhelming.
Yep.
But I mean, we got to do it to stay alive, so I guess we have no choice.
Yeah. All right. Next. Jerry doesn't want to talk about this, but we're going to do it anyway. All right, so there's this guy. He's on our YouTube channel, and he's pretty hardcore. Okay, so I'm gonna put it up right now. So yeah, this guy thinks that whatever's created cannot be changed. So if somebody names something, that doesn't mean that he means that you cannot say it's that.
You can't make it and put your spin on it, and you have no authority over doing that.
Yeah. So basically, this guy doesn't like change.
Yeah.
Doesn't like any type of change on anything, on food, on recipes. Like this guy is literally like crazy. And let me show you what I mean. Sorry.
An ultra mega troll.
Ultra mega troll. But let me show you what I mean. All right, so we made this video in 2016, and basically, I like going to certain restaurants, and they have a pesto Alfredo pasta, right? And I said, I can make that. I can sometimes, if I want to have this dish and I don't have $25 for a plate of pasta.
Or we don't have money to go to Italy for the pasta.
I can make something that tastes similar and it's delicious. So we made a pesto Alfredo shrimp pasta. Because there used to be a restaurant in Van Nuys that I like going to, and they have like this pesto Alfredo pasta with some garlic seared shrimp, and it was delicious. So I decided to make a video of my recipe on that dish. Not a dish from Italy. Not a dish from... I didn't say this was an Italian dish. Okay, this is not... It's not the Italiano. Okay, this is Americano pasta. Pesto Alfredo that I have... That, I grew up on here in LA. And I wanted to mimic it. And I did, and I made a successful video. Well, not that successful. It only has 5,000 views. But it has 51 likes. And only 2 dislikes. And one of these dislikes is from this guy. So this guy, the first comment he did, he said, I don't know if you guys can see that. Are you kidding me? His name is Vilko Skorlic. Are you kidding me? A visit to a restaurant in Vedro Alfredo in Rome where fettuccine Alfredo was invented to see how its iconic pasta dish is really made. And he linked a link for the video. It's like fettuccine Alfredo are not a thing in Italy. In Italy, the dish is more similar to what Italians call pasta burro e parmigiano. Basically, he saying that in Italy, it's
not a thing.
Yeah, it's not a thing. So... like it's our video of our pasta is a joke
to him.
So then I responded. I put, calm down, Vilko. It's just a recipe, our recipe. You can take it or leave it. No need to go Gordon Ramsay. Chill out, dude. If you don't like it, you can watch whatever you want. You can watch anything you want. You don't have to watch us.
And not only that too, but like exactly, like if you don't like our stuff on our channel, why even watch it? Why even spend your time?
Yeah, why even spend your time?
Talking about Italy,
critiquing
because
it.
obviously this guy must either live in Italy, know an Italian woman or person, or is like in it, has some,
with a name like Vilko Skorlik.
It's hard to say though, because
I don't know where
be,
he could from.
Exactly. But who does he think he is to school us?
Okay. Before we go into it, so I said no need to go all Gordon Ramsay, and I'm not meaning completely Gordon Ramsay. I'm meaning like his hysterical. You know how he is, like in Kitchen Nightmares.
Yeah,
screaming out loud. That's how I picture this guy to be, right?
Yeah.
So then he goes, Gordon Ramsay trained in French cuisine, not Italian. It's like pesto's invented in Genova, north of Italy. They use Parmesan cheese.
He must be on like Wikipedia, like typing in like origin of this, origin of that. Like, where is Gordon Ramsay trained?
Too much garlic everywhere. Garlic, you see, is not quite a staple in Italian cuisine. Americans think it is. Depending on who you speak to, onions are a controversial ingredient too, and don't even think of ever combining the two in a single dish.
So let me guess. If this guy cooks, this guy's food has no flavor.
I know.
No flavor. Because they call that a marriage.
Yeah.
The garlic and the onion together is a marriage. So this guy's food is probably bland as heck.
So then he continues. He said, when someone writes a song, gives it a name, and people know it according to its title, another person cannot say that they're going to sing that song and then sing something different, even if they say it is their version of the song, for it is a false statement and a lie that insults the original author of the piece. The same is true with recipes. Call them what they are, and if you do not create, therefore, the name the dish, you have no right to use the name to describe something you are cooking, and say it is a known dish when it is not. That is plain false representation.
So nobody
can
none
name.
of the 5,000 viewers has ever heard of fettuccine Alfredo. No one. We made it up and we slapped our name on it.
So me, if I make a song and I call it Butt Cheese, okay? If I make a song named Butt Cheese, right? I make my own spin on it. Vilko Skorlic can make a butt cheese song and it would be completely different from what I made, right? So there's two songs with the same name, totally different sounds, totally different everything. So making a name for something does not mean that it has to be that
and
specific
only that
thing and only that. So I can go off something similar, So if I make a chicken soup, it doesn't mean that it's only going to be a chicken soup and it has to be made in that way. I can make a chicken soup and make it Mexican style, American style, Italian style. There's tons of styles. But just because I call it a chicken soup doesn't mean that it's going to be a specific
like
chicken
traditional
soup.
Chicken soup.
So my video on my pesto Alfredo shrimp pasta does not imply that I'm making it specifically from Italy, from the town of Genova. I'm not saying this is from Genova. I'm saying this is my recipe that I made because I liked a recipe that a restaurant made. So I'm making it. And that's what they called it at the restaurant. But I called it the same thing because, hey, it's similar to what they did.
That's like a copycat.
Yeah. It's like a copycat recipe of that restaurant. It's not from Genova. It's not from Italy. This was never made by real. Actually, Jerre is an Italian. But anyways, this was not made by real Italian.
So
what I'm saying is, it doesn't matter what the name of something is. So this is what I told him. I said, true representation of anything that is named does not represent what its creator intended its audience to see. Just because someone names something does not mean everyone has to play it by the same tune or melody. That's why people like yourself cannot move forward with society, because they stick to what's familiar with them and does not experiment with the possibilities of what's in front of them. In the words of Shakespeare, I said, a rose by any other name will smell as sweet. Hence, my food by any other name will still be damn delicious. And that is the point of our videos, that we make good food. And whatever the title of the video is, it's good food. If you make this recipe, guess what? It's going to be good.
So that guy must have just either been having a crappy day and had all the time on his hands to write this whole rant about how we know nothing about pasta.
We don't know nothing
about Italian.
Italy.
We know nothing about garlic. We know nothing about this, that, or the other. But we do, okay?
What we do know is that we make good food. Regardless of what we name it, it's good food.
Yeah.
And we never imply that this is a recipe that
or we're taking
in certain area.
Yeah, or we're taking ownership for a whole entire culture of food.
Yeah.
Like, no.
We're not culturally appropriating anything. This is just what it is. It's a pesto. Like, basil.
Honestly,
pesto.
though, I don't think...
What does pesto have? Basil, olive oil, garlic.
I don't think that he has seen any of our other videos, because obviously he doesn't know what our style is about of cooking. So
it's basically just making good food.
Yeah.
So this guy, I just wanted to, put it out there.
I didn't want to talk about it because I don't want to give this a-hole any more of the attention that he thinks that he's going to get from us. This little troll of a person. I mean, it's pathetic.
I just wanted to give it out there because it's like, you can create whatever you want and you can name it whatever you want.
Yeah. And
that doesn't mean whatever you create, you have to stop doing it because some guy doesn't like it.
And not only that too, but like for our recipes, people have put their spin on it.
Yeah.
Added different stuff and made it to their liking. Yeah. And we encourage it. We don't say, hey, this is our recipe. Get the heck out of here.
Yeah.
No, you can't put that in there.
And I actually tell them, like, oh, what did you do to your soup to make it yours, to make it however you wanted it to taste?
And genuinely mean it and ask, like, how did it come out? How did it, we don't discourage them from making it their own.
Like, oh, you added this?
You added chicken instead of...
What is wrong with you? Are you gotta be kidding me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, no, we encourage anybody that wants to make food to go out and try making food, whatever they want to.
Yeah.
And if they want to call it whatever the hell they want, they can call it whatever. You can call it sweaty ass soup for all I care. And as long as it's good, I'm gonna go make some sweaty ass soup. And I'm probably make my own spin on it.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna be great.
And it doesn't matter where you're from. You could be watching this on the whole different part of the earth, and it doesn't matter.
My camera, guys.
It doesn't matter.
All right. So we addressed this guy.
And you need to stop bashing people like that. That's not cool.
It doesn't matter. He's not gonna stop. You know why? Because he's a troll. Yeah. That's what they do.
Yeah.
But we just wanted to address that so that way people know that we actually look at our comments.
Yeah.
So if you do comment something, if we make you feel bad, let us know in the comment.
Yeah.
Let us know. If it make you feel happy, let us know. All right, on to the memes. On to the memes. Quarantine week 4. I cut it myself. Oh man. I mean, I genuinely feel bad for people that cannot go get haircuts right now or cannot cut their own hair. Cause it's like, damn, a whole month without cutting your hair. It's like your hair is like already coming out to the sides. You know what I mean? So it's bad. It's getting bad out there.
Well, I feel like that with my eyebrows. I feel like my eyebrows are like getting all bushy.
Can't get your eyebrows lined up.
Nope. Can't get that line up on my eyebrows. I even went to the point of looking on how to thread my own eyebrows. But then I was like, wait, no, this is a terrible idea.
Don't do it. All right, the next meme here says, every man after quarantine is over. What year is it?
Seriously. It's like you wake up and you're like, what's today?
Yeah.
What's today?
Sometimes, like, I feel like that. Like, what's today? Oh, I have to go to work tomorrow. I'm like, no, tomorrow's Friday. I'm off. Yes.
I think it throws you off because I'm home too. So
Yeah.
like,
all right, here's another one for you guys. Smoking marijuana could make the lungs more susceptible to COVID-19, experts say, as cannabis sales spikes. And you know I'm on a ventilator, and I know why. Wow, man, yeah, hey. Because I got hot.
That's funny.
Oh, man. Here's the next one. Made some homemade masks. Oh. Message me if you want one.
That's so disgusting.
Gross. Oh, man. Here's the next one. Maybe all this is happening because I haven't sent the chain letter on. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry I haven't sent those chain messages.
For real.
Oh, man. Now I'm going to start sending those messages now.
No, you better not.
I'm like, Jesus loves you. Forward if you're else you're going to die. I'm going to forward all the messages, guys.
All the messages.
Sorry.
All the chain.
And that's it. That's all I got for you guys today. Man. So, again, I hope you guys are staying safe and covering your mouths. Wear some masks. If you don't have masks, make some at home with a t-shirt.
Or a bandana.
Or old t-shirt. Or if you have kids, especially your kids' old clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Like our old little t-shirts, you could probably put those over your face and cover them pretty good.
Yeah.
Bandanas work really well as masks. And again, the masks are not going to protect you because of all, the airflow of air. It's going to go through the path of least resistance. So it's not going to protect you, but you will protect somebody else from getting whatever you have. And if they're wearing a mask, they're protecting you from getting whatever they have. So it's very important. Wash your hands, 20 seconds, hot water. What else? What else, Jerre?
Remember to disinfect your groceries when you get them from the supermarket because you might get one of those people that are nasty and cough all over the stuff.
Mm-hmm. What we have been doing is, as soon as I bring the groceries home, I set them on the table, in a specific area on the table. We take out each individual one. We get our paper towels and our Lysol, and we spray the paper towel down, and then we wipe down the product completely to make sure it's sanitized. And we do that for each one. And I know it's tedious, especially if you have a lot of food. But luckily, we're a family of 3, so we only buy a little bit. So clean it up. As soon as you cleaned it up, take all the bags.
I mean, but it's tedious, but it means your life. So,
yeah.
I mean, do you want to live or do you want to be...
And what we do is we put the bags in a certain area, and we'll let the bags quarantine themselves for a couple days before we can reuse them. And then after that, once we're done, we put all the stuff away, and the table we wipe it down too with the Lysol. What was that? My work. No, it's not my. So yeah, what we do is we Lysol the table. After we're done, we put the bags away, let them quarantine, and we'll put the food away.
And then, like, as far as like fruits and vegetables, we normally just throw them in the sink.
Yeah, we throw them in the sink. We get some soap and
water. And
especially if like apples,
oranges.
We just
like
wash
bananas.
them down like if we were to wash our hands.
Yeah, 20 seconds.
Yeah, we'll wash them.
Well, not with hot water, but we like do with like lukewarm.
Yeah. And then we set them aside, let them dry, and then we throw them back in the fridge, and there we go.
Yep.
So hope you guys are staying safe. I hope you guys liked this episode of the podcast. If you did, hit that like button, and don't forget we're on Spotify, Stitcher, and Apple Podcasts. Keep forgetting. And what else? we are on Reddit, so if you find us on Reddit, link is on our channel as well. Facebook, like us there, and Instagram. We have an Instagram too, so find us there. It'll all linked in our YouTube channel. We answer comments. We love your comments. So just keep keeping on.
Yeah.
If you guys really like the content, hit the like button, please, and subscribe.
And remember, be positive through this hectic time, our new normal that we're living in, because everybody has, their own stuff that they're going with behind their doors, and you don't know. So just try to, be positive.
Yeah. Just like my aunt. My aunt lost a friend. My aunt lives in Mexico. So she lost a friend in Mexico. And now she's worried that she might have the coronavirus because 2 weeks prior, her friend dying, her friend came over to my aunt's house. So she's terrified that she's going to get it. Yeah. So, yeah, I just hope she's okay.
Yeah, I'm sure she'll be okay.
Yeah.
So just remember to take care of your loved ones, take care of yourself,
and do the best you can to not spread the virus.
Yeah, be kind to everybody. Don't put everybody at risk or anybody at risk.
So that's gonna be it for us. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.